One of the surprising effects of the pandemic is that it's brought the topic of mental health front and center.
I think that really is the silver lining if we can think of something positive.
Dr. Anisha Patel-Dunn, a psychiatrist and therapist, has 3 ways to take the first step toward a clean bill of mental health. And it starts with removing the stigma associated with it.
Everybody has experienced some form of feeling anxious or symptoms of depression here in the pandemic.
It's such a crisis that even the NFL and their tough-as-nails players are sharing their stories.
After a tough 2 months, my mom asked me if I wanted to still go see that therapist. About to say no, and I was like, yeah, you know what, I'll go see him anyway.
According to the National Institutes of Health, 1 in 5 of us is afflicted by some degree of mental illness.
As our coworkers and our friends and our family members talk more openly, I think it's important to recognize we're not alone, that we really are all in this together.
Taking the big first step of asking for help is number 2 on our list.
The first step is being open and talking about it, recognizing, gosh, I'm not quite feeling like myself.
A great resource is your primary care provider.
They often are a wealth of resources. They're connected to licensed mental health clinicians in the community, and they can really help get you set up.
If you don't have medical insurance, there are free resources like the Mental Health Coalition, which operates nationwide and offers low or no-cost services. For details, head to thementalhealthcoalition.org. We'll wrap with how to make the most of our therapy sessions.
We know people come to their first appointment feeling very scared, just the uncertainty and the unknown. And so just being calm and honest, I think, is sort of the 2 tips that I would give people.
For some people, having your first appointment online can help with the jitters.
People often are less guarded when they're on the computer. So especially for that first appointment, it can be so helpful.
And if you're stressed after your first session, it's totally normal. She says not to give up.
You will feel better, I promise.
Let the healing begin. We're getting started with mental health.